Hey guys, sorry about that. Welcome back to part 2 of my gorgeous mini album and box and card, as well as a few other goodies that I have made for Matika. We finished off on this particular page here, where I've mentioned you can get these trims from Frog Feathers. And this particular page here, you can add Patricia can add a beautiful picture in here, and this will be like a little frame. The front cover that will act as a frame that will frame the gorgeous picture in here. And I've on the corner here I've made a beautiful handmade flower, Prima inspired right here, tulle, as well as some organza fabric. I've added here a strip of this beautiful lace trim, and then some baby pink pom-pom trim. On here added some gorgeous appliques around the edges. And then I've added a cameo here with some lace that I've ruffled and hot glued towards the back. A little key charm there, little teapot charm on the corner there, a little cherry blossom from, I think that's Iron Roses, and 2 little baby cherry blossoms there, baby roses there, sorry. Getting late here. So that's that particular page there. And going to the next page. Oh, butterflies are all squished up, aren't they? I made 2 butterfly punches here from Mother Stewart. This particular butterfly die cut you can purchase from the Madeline K&Co Company Madeline paper collection. This is the die cuts to match it. I'm not sure if these are available to purchase now, because I purchased these quite a while ago actually. And I've adhered that onto here. I just punched out one of these Mother Stewart butterfly punch and added on top, just to give it more dimension, and added some appliques in random parts of the butterfly. Added this gorgeous lace trimming down the bottom here. These 2 little pockets here are from the same paper collection also. Little pockets that hold tags, so you can add picture at the back here and a small picture here, as well as journaling on the inside here also on both sides. So that'll be good for Patricia to write down little messages. And this tag pulls out like that. Room for photos as well as journaling on the inside there also. And it's just so cute. I love this paper collection because it has matching embellishment. And it's so pretty. Really chic and Parisian at the same time also, I reckon, because it's so pretty. So I'm just gonna, I won't bother with that now. I'm gonna pop that down. And here I've this particular chipboard piece is just rectangular shape, as you can see there, and I've just stuck down the designer paper, went around it with this beautiful baby pink rick-rack trim around it, and then I added this gorgeous rosette trim down the bottom here from, I think this is Miming World. Another one of those little tag pockets here. I love this combination of the pink stripes and the crown here, and has a little tag that pulls out like the other ones for journaling or picture. And at the back here I've made this little pull out photo mat, and I've used the Tim Holtz birdcage die, as well as the little birdie here, and I've embellished it with cherry blossoms, and I think these are Recollections flowers, so you can get in those plastic packs of the mixed green colors, and some seam binding at the back and some lace at the top. And I've adhered this beautiful little metal charm key there, as well as this little bee charm also dangling on the top. You guys know I love dangly little charms, and that's just so beautiful. And at the back here I've just dangled some pearl trims also, and it's so shabby. I've stickled the birdie, so the birdie is really shiny also, as you guys can see there. Put a little bit of feather there, and then added this bow right here, so pretty. And it just opens out left and right for more room for pictures and journaling also, and more at the back there also. I love this beautiful paper collection, so pretty. I've used it all now, so I don't know where I can buy some more because it was so hard to find this paper collection when I was looking for it quite some time ago. Up here is just some Prima hydrangeas from my stash, and some Iron Roses leaves that I've actually painted, gone over with a mixture of pink and white acrylic paint just to highlight and soften it up. So it's really pretty. I love the effect that it's given it. And a die cut from the paper collection down the bottom here that says Memories to Treasure. It's so pretty. That's that page. And then going on to this particular page here, let me try and get that in frame. this particular page here, a little sentiment up here that says love the life you live, just across the top. Made a little flip page, I guess, that opens up. But before I open that up, I'll share with you guys what I've used here. Some more of the rosette trim that I've used on the box here, as well as these gorgeous sequence trims. Some more puffy daisy here, and this beautiful vintage button in the center. Some skeleton leaves here from Iron Roses, and the lace as on the box and the card on here also. Some more Martha Stewart butterfly punches here. Butterfly charm from my stash, and just closes with seam binding. It just opens up like that. Opens on this side towards the right. And I've just stamped that and embossed it with Stupendous Clear embossing powder, so it gives it a nice shine. You can't really see it because of bad lighting. You can see it there, it's so pretty. This Venice applique from the Lace Mama, which I have inked it with a bit of I think vintage photos there. Made this simple little tag that goes slides in at the top here from the paper collection, and just stamped it so for some room for journaling, and the picture right here also, and that just slides in here. On this particular side of the little flip page, I made another pocket with room for photo there, and a small little tag that add another photo at the front there, or journaling at the back there. And I love this paper, isn't it beautiful? A little hydrangea flower from Prima on the top there, and I've just punched the corners with my doily Martha Stewart punch there. So that's that page. And then we're going on to this particular page here. It's more like 3/4 of a circle. It's so pretty. Let me try and zoom out. I can't zoom out, sorry guys. Let me try and zoom out, but I can't, eh? But it's good because it's a nice size, so you guys can see this. It's a nice big oval sort of shape, 3/4 of a circle like I mentioned. And I've added here some beautiful frog feathers flower trims on here, one in a dusty pink color and one in a cream color. I've added some Prima flower vines up here, Prima butterfly right there, some little die cut elements. I think there's a die cut elements from the Madeline collection there. A beautiful little vintage doily at the back here also. I've gone around, once I've adhered the paper, I've gone around this edge with this beautiful little lace trim. So you guys can see there, gorgeous lace trim all the way around it. Added this beautiful applique from my stash that I won from eBay. Added a beautiful little fairy charm down the bottom there. Added some SA Crafters pearl centers both here. And made this little simple tag. It has room for photo and room for journaling at the back here also. And that just tucks back into here. Really, really beautiful. So that's that page. And on the back of this page, I have used some gorgeous, I think these are frog feathers. I can't remember if they're frog feathers or SA Crafters, because I've purchased from the two stores. And I've hung them up next to each other, so I can't remember who's who, but it's so, so beautiful. This is in like a baby pink color, and I've just glued that on this end and on this end, and I've made this small little booklet using the Top Note die, I think this is, but it's by Tim Holtz. It's very similar to the Top Note. I can't remember what it's called, but you guys know what I mean. I just stamped this with this beautiful bird cage, and I stamped it with, and I put on Stupendous Clear crystal embossing powder on top. Sorry, not clear, crystal, so it gives it lots of sparkle. Here's a little sentiment from the paper collection that says the sweet life up here, and added a little charm here on some muslin, on a muslin tie. So has lots of room for photo, and a little tag for a bit of journaling at the back there. I've used some mulberry paper also on here. It's like a mint green, a blue one, and here's a pink one, and I've stamped them in random places also. Sorry, going off frame there. I didn't stamp that one, but that has a little tag and some more butterfly die cuts from the paper collection. And that tucks in there. And how I embellished this, all these butterflies are getting squished, eh? I've embellished this with beautiful little Martha Stewart butterfly punches. I've just double layered them. I added some pearl sprays, pearl strings from my stash, and added these little crystal like bling right here, some mesh bling in the center here, and some more sprays from Primavera. This little crown that I have from my stash that I bought from eBay onto here, and I've adhered that down and added this beautiful pearl center in the center there, and this beautiful Prima flower at the top. Some sprays here from Discount Crafts one on Etsy. That pretty much completes that page. And a quick overview, isn't it gorgeous? It's so sparkly. So that's that page. And this page here is called like what they call like a gatefold. On the front here I've made this beautiful butterfly from one of those die cuts, Madeline die cuts, just to get this shape, and I hot glue scrunched up some lace pieces, some scrap pink lace pieces, and just hot glued in around it, and then just trimmed the edges the same shape of the butterfly. Added this beautiful filigree from my stash, as well as this little bling button there, and I've added one in the center there also, and just dangled this little piece of chain down the center, and added this beautiful little feather there, and then I hot glued 2 of these sparkly little rhinestones down the bottom, as you guys can see there. It's so gorgeous, and I've used some book corners that I've purchased from eBay on all 4 corners there, so it's so beautiful. I love this page so much, and it flips open to the left and then to the right. Let me just pop that down so I can show you guys what it looks like. Isn't that beautiful? I'm loving how it's come out. So on the side here I've just made 2 pockets for these little tiny tags with lace, and they just both come out like that for room for picture. And that one's the same also. 2 Martha Stewart butterfly punches up here on both corners, and some puffy daisy, not puffy daisy, I think these are just daisy flowers from Iron Roses, and some hydrangea here from Iron Roses also. Let me try and get this stand steady. And then this page also opens up like this, just room for a hidden photo on the center there, and I've stamped this with just archival black ink, and then I've used the Stupendous embossing powder over the top, the crystal one, so it gives it a lot of sparkle. I love this paper, so pretty. It's got the fleur-de-lis on there, and this is the water feature. You guys know I love this water feature. I try to add it in just about every project that I have made. So that pulls out like that. Once you've mastered how to do this, it's like really simple, and you can do it like in 5 minutes. So really simple, really easy to do. So it's just so gorgeous, and the colors come together so beautifully, as you guys can see there. I love it so much. So flips down, and I've added velcro here as well as at the back of the butterfly. I've only half glued the butterfly down so it becomes center across here. So that's that page. Oops, forgot to show you guys a hidden tag at the very top here also. That really nice big room for pictures and some journaling at the back here also. That just pops down like that, closes. And then on this page here, isn't it gorgeous? I love my fabric pockets, and you guys know I love working with fabric also, as well as doilies and applique at the same time. So that's what I've made here. I have sewn a piece of calico. I've measured how big I wanted this focal point to be, and then I've stitched on a piece of lace at the back here, as well as onto this piece of calico. I zigzag stitch across all 4 along all 4 corners, and like I used it's like a baby pink lace on top of the calico, so it just gives it like an off sort of color. It's so beautiful. And this is just a piece of doily that I've cut out, snipped roughly. As you can see, the rough edges here, which gives it a really distressed look across here. And then I've added this beautiful applique that I've purchased from Sherry, who used to be at 101 Shabby Chic, and I purchased from her Etsy store. And I've made this beautiful little vintage inspired flower here with some dangles that I've dangled seam binding, some laces, some vintage trims, and some pearls here also. So, and a little vintage button in the center there, and it just has this beautiful little flip book that has 3 pages also back and front like that. So room for photo and journaling. And these are made out of paper, but then I've adhered the calico fabric on top. I'll be back with part 2.